Welcome back. You're still watching Morning Live. Now, it will specialize in new works by a broad range of local, established and emerging artists, and its aims to make art ever more accessible to art lovers and collectors. That's a new contemporary fine art gallery simply entitled Smith, which is set to officially open its doors on the 5th of February 2015. Smith Gallery, which is situated at 56 Church Street in Cape Town, is owned by inspired photographer Candace Marshall-Smith and curated by Amy Ellenbogen. Marshall-Smith joins us now from our Sea Point studios. Tell us more about her new baby. Candace, good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Hi, Levo.
What inspired Smith Gallery, and what were you trying to do when you came up with this concept?
Well, I've always been fascinated by art and had an interest in art. I've always collected art in some form, but I had a career in finance, so I guess I was always looking for a way to combine those two parts of my life. So an art gallery seemed like the obvious choice. And when I mentioned this idea to our curator, Amy Ellenbogen, she was equally excited about the opportunity. And so together we embarked on a journey where we conceptualized and co-founded Smith.
Mm-hmm. Talk to us about being situated in that Church Street building. How did that come about?
Well, initially, Amy and I were looking for a space to rent to house the gallery, but we weren't able to find anything. Mm-hmm. And we came across this very old building at number 56 Church Street, which was going up for auction. So we decided to put in a bid, we put in an offer before the auction happened, which was accepted. And it's situated in a perfect position for an art gallery in Cape Town. It's located within the node of all the Church Street art galleries, in the pedestrianised section of the street. And it's also directly on the First Thursdays map, which is an initiative currently running in Cape Town where galleries extend their operating hours into the evening.
Talk to us about what will make Smith Studio different from all the other art galleries. You've spoken about how it's literally in the middle of other galleries. What will make Smith stand out?
Well, I think, Lebo, firstly, our building is a beautiful old heritage building, which we have now transformed into a contemporary space, but while honouring the heritage nature of the building. We've worked with two amazing architects, Alexander McGee and Rianne Urbane of Urbane McGee Architects. And so we feel that our gallery will be more of a destination gallery where people actually want to come and see the building as well as the exhibition and the show. I also think that Amy and I make quite an interesting team because she comes from an art history background, whereas I come from a finance background. So we dovetail quite nicely. And we're both extremely enthusiastic and passionate about what we are doing.
All right. So talk to us about, there's a bit where you work with art buyers. How is that going to work? Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we would like to assist buyers in creating considered collections, and we'd like to advise them on that. But also, I'd like to say that, buyers should not buy all of their art from one gallery because then their collection ends up being quite similar to the collection of the gallery and won't be unique. But we would like to advise buyers to start collections that reflect their taste and also to buy art over time because then their collection reflects the passage of time. We also want to be seen as an approachable gallery because this industry is so often shrouded in mystery, and we want to do away with a lot of the pretense that is often found in the industry.
All right. So Kurt Pio is your first artist that will launch the gallery. Talk to us about that.
So Kurt is a Cape Town-based artist. He works in a number of mediums from charcoal to painting to printmaking and also sculpture. He was a finalist in the Spear 2010 Contemporary and then went on to do an artist in residency program in the Netherlands. But he currently works from his studio in the Cape Town CBD. Through his work, Kurt investigates objects and our fascination with objects of desire. He painted a series of paintings of the moon, where he looked at it in all the stages of its life cycle. He then went on to paint a series of diamonds, where he looked very closely at the colors and textures within the facets of the diamond. Both of these bodies of work were done on shaped canvases, which makes them quite unusual and very interesting to hang. And I guess why we've chosen Kurt to be our opening show is because he is a very well-established artist. He currently sells his work locally and internationally. He also is a wonderful person to work with, and we've developed a great relationship with Kurt, which we hope to nurture and develop well into the future.
All right. Candace, thank you so much for talking to us. Good luck with Smith Studio. Candace Marshall-Smith is the co-founder of Smith Studio, speaking to us about a new contemporary fine art gallery simply titled Smith, which is set to officially open its doors February 5th, 2015, joining the more than 100 art galleries in the mother city.